Hi guys, it's Carrie at Rockin G Farm. Well, today I'm just going to kind of let you watch what I do around the farm today. And today I need to pot up a whole bunch of tomato starts. These were started in my soil blocks and now need to be moved to some pots. And I think in a video I did last week, but I haven't published just yet, I was telling you how disappointed I was in my soil blocks because I didn't have great germination. Well, today I've got a lot of germination. So I'm just gonna let you watch me pot up my tomato plants because they need to get out to the greenhouse and start growing. Okay, as you see here, I've just got some little bitty pots that I bought at Dollar Tree just because these are gonna be just for growing and passing around to friends and family, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a pot that I was just going to be passing out. So I've got these, I've got a ton of them, and so I'm just going to pot my tomatoes up in this. I'm going to get this little block, and I think I figured out when the blocks are a little too hard is when you need to water them. I don't know, I was watering them too much at one point, then too little at one point, but I think I finally figured out the good sweet spot because I ended up having a good germination when I wasn't planning on it. So we'll get this. That is a sweet cherry right there. So let me just kind of get you started and we'll show you what I'm gonna do. So these little tomato plants are a little leggy. They're a little tall. They've been stretching. See how tall they are compared to my fingers? They're just a little tall, so I need to kind of combat that. So what I'm going to do for that, and I'm going to try to plant up my Cherokee purples today. So since they're so tall, I'm going to plant them very deep into my little pot. So what I'm going to do is just make a hole that is pretty deep right there, and I'm just going to get my soil block and just pop it real far down, as you can see right there how far down it went, and then I'm just going to push the soil around it and then give it a little push down with my fingers to ensure that there's no air pockets in there. And I probably actually could put a little bit more soil in here. And this is like my Vermont compost that I had right here. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on here because I wasn't planning on potting them up into that, but you can see. And you can see how deep I actually did plant that tomato plant. And then since it is planted so deep, it will get roots along that whole stem that was planted there. And it will be a nice, big, sturdy tomato plant for me or one of my family members who gets this. So I'm just gonna sit up here and let y'all watch how I do this, and then we'll switch to something else. But I'm thinking I might have to do some organizing in the greenhouse because this is a lot of plants right here. Right here on this tray could be 80 plants. So that's going to be a lot of space once I pop them up into pots. So I'm going to have to go do some arranging in the greenhouse, but I will do that later on this afternoon. But let me get you started on how to pot up your tomato plants. And tomato plants are very hardy. They bounce back from a lot of stuff, so you can be a little aggressive with them and they'll bounce right back as long as you give them light, food, and water. So let's get started today because this is just going to be how it is on the farm when I have lots of seedlings to pot up. Okay, I'm just going to get the pots. And then I've got some soil in a bag right here on the floor. I'm sorry if it's a little loud. I have the dishwasher running because I like to do several things at one time. So I can get a lot done in a day. So tell me below in the comments, what are your favorite tomato plants or tomato varieties? Ours are Cherokee Purples. We planted those the first time probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and that's all my husband wants me to plant now. He's like, just plant Cherokee Purples, I don't want anything else. I'm like, but I need other things for different things that I'm gonna be canning other than just Cherokee Purple. So I always have to make sure I have several Cherokee Purples for him, and of course for me, because they are great on your summer BLT for your lunch. Love those, love those. So let's turn this around here, find my Cherokee Purples. I'm gonna pull those off. I have a love-hate relationship with this, well, hi babe. Evidently I woke up my husband. Sorry. Love-hate with the soil block method. Like I was talking in the other video, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, but I like it when it makes it easy to pot up plants like this. Makes it super, super easy, and goes really, really fast when you can just pick up the soil block and pop it into another pot real quick. So that's why I like them. Other than that, I'm going to have to do some education and educating myself on the proper technique of using soil blocks. And my sister just informed me that a nursery that she knew was close by, and we had made plans not this weekend, but the last weekend, to go to the nursery. Well, her and her husband went this weekend and found out that they are closing, and they didn't have very much stuff. Well, that is now the second nursery in our area to close. So we have no nurseries now. So I'm like, yeah, so maybe that's what I need to do. My sweet husband over there, are you hearing me? Honey? What? Did you hear me say that we now need a garden center because 2 nurseries have closed in the area? Within 45 miles of each other. Oh, well, we'll keep working on him. Okay, so guys, this is it. I'm gonna be planting up all my different types of tomatoes today, cleaning out the greenhouse or reorganizing it for some spots on this, and then I'll show you where they go. It's gonna be a real fun, little cute video, so just give it a thumbs up and go, oh, what a day. And then we'll have some good videos coming up. I've got a lot of stuff coming up, and for my UK friends, we're gonna do some chocolate gravy. Yes, I said chocolate gravy, but hey, we'll see. Okay, I just knocked one of mine over, dang it. Okay, so we have 21 Cherokee Purple tomato plants. So I'm going to put them in just one of these so I can keep them out in the greenhouse, carry them back and forth. Like I said, we don't have a nursery, and I was planning on purchasing some more of the trays from the greenhouse, one of our local greenhouses, but both of the greenhouses have closed, so I wasn't able to do that. So that was my plan for this year, is to go back, because last year I had bought quite a few from them, and I didn't have the opportunity to do that right now, and I'm really not wanting to buy it off of Amazon. So until I figure out exactly what I want, I'm just going to put them in these disposable roasting pans, just to get them out into the greenhouse and get them started on growing. It looks like I'm going to have one of these smaller pans too. Hold on. So I had another small roasting pan that's disposable. I have some great Bootstrap Farmer pans and trays and stuff in there, but they're being used. So just gonna do this for right now, and that was perfect. 21 Cherokee purple tomato plants ready to go to the greenhouse. Let me get them tagged and let's start on another type of tomato. After potting up my tomato plants, I am going to fertilize them with 1 tablespoon of this Neptune's Harvest organic fish emulsion fertilizer, mixing it in 1 gallon of water. And then I will water them in and we will get them ready to go to the greenhouse. Okay, now I am just going to bottom water this fertilizer mixture into the bottom of my tray right here and just let them sit in that for a little bit. Let them soak up some of that water. Get that soil moist. You can already see that it's already soaking up in there. How awesome is that? And we'll do that to this big one here also. I'll just let them soak that water up and get ready to be moved out to the greenhouse later on this evening. We're going to finish today's video here, but thanks for joining us today, and make what you have beautiful.